You are exactly where you need to be. You are at the exact point within your life that you are supposed to be in at this very moment. You don't need to worry about not being further down the line, or the things that haven't worked out, the things that aren't going in your favour, the relationships that didn't work out, the jobs that didn't work out, the home environments, the travel plans that you made. They didn't work out for a reason. And I don't know who needs to hear this today, but when we are growing and moving forward, you will come through a time where everything feels like it's not working out. Every direction you try, every method you use, every manifestation, every ritual, every learning opportunity, everything that you're doing, if it's not working out, it's for a reason. There are going to be times where things that just feel like they're completely falling apart. That's the best thing that can happen to you. So hear me out. This is going to sound, you're going to think, why? Why is my life falling apart the best thing that can happen? Right before any big breakthrough, and throughout history, loads of successful people in their fields have said that right when they hit rock bottom, where everything was falling apart and not working, that's when they got their break. That's when things started to turn. That's when things started to move in their favour. That's when they got that inspiration. That's where they got that idea. That's when they finally decided, I've got nothing else to lose, let's go for it. Because what happens is right before your life starts to change, everything that's not meant to be in your life will fall apart. So if you are seeking somewhere to live and you're having places fall through after places fall through, then it's because the perfect place for you that you can afford and that will provide you with everything you need is just around the corner. It's just not available yet. If you are trying to change your career and trying to start a business or go in a new direction or go for a promotion and you keep getting knocked back, it's because the right one for you isn't ready yet. We talk a lot about divine timing, and personally, I find divine timing really, really difficult because I get really impatient and I want my new life to start now. And I want this to happen and I want that to happen and I want this to happen. But that's just what we feel like we need. But it's not actually what we need. To be able to build the life, you first need to create room for it. So if things aren't working out, it's because they're not meant to. If you are lost and you feel like you are adrift with no true direction in your life, it is because you are being given the opportunity to chart a new course. If you can't decide where you need to go yet, you're not meant to know. And you should spend some time really allowing things to naturally fall away from your life. People will fall away. Opportunities will fall away. And learn to trust yourself. Learn to trust that you do know where you're going. And it may not be clear to you yet, and it may not be evident, but while you are spending so much time stressing on the things that aren't working out, you're blocking yourself from the ability to see your way forward. In spirituality, we say that we align ourselves to our purpose through meditation, yoga, grounding, where we listen to the prompts from the universe or from God to help us guide our way forwards. But even if you don't align to any form of faith or spirituality, it's still following the internal prompts and guidance. We're all here for a reason. They're all lives that we are meant to live. But what's holding you back is that negative self-voice saying, if I don't have everything that this person has now, then I'm behind in life. But you're not behind. you are at a different stage in your life than them, but no two people's lives are the same. No two people live lives in exactly the same way. And if they do align themselves to doing that, they are ultimately unhappy because it's not where they wanted to be. It's just where they felt that they should be. Spend some time giving yourself that grace, giving yourself that space. If you don't know where to go, you're not meant to know. If things aren't working out, that wasn't the right route, because nothing that's meant for you will pass you. It's just there until you are ready for it, or until it is ready for you. And we believe that we're ready, but we don't know what to do with it when it comes in. So what would you do? If you got that job, what would you do? How would you live? If you lived in that place, how would your life be? What would you do? What would your daily routine be? How is that different from what you can do now? We say in manifestation to live in the energy of what you would be doing when you've got it. So what would you be doing? How would you structure your day if you had that type of job? How would you structure your day if you lived in that home? How would you structure your day if you had that physique that you've been seeking? What would you do to maintain it? And start putting that in now. The answers will then become clear when they're ready. If you want to live in a certain place, how do you live there? What do you need? What do you need financially? What do you need job-wise? What do you need to transport-wise? And start working towards it without being too specific on it being this specific apartment or this specific house or this specific relationship. If you want to have that relationship, a relationship isn't meant to fill a hole within you. You need to fill that hole yourself with your own self-love, so you can then show up as the best person for that relationship, and that person needs to do the same. So let's work on the things we need to do each day. And everything else will become clear when it is ready to be. So I hope that helps. I'll speak to you guys all soon.